Good morning. I just woke up and I have some stuff I'm trying to get done today. Trevor just left for work a little bit ago. I've been kind of a morning person lately, because Trevor usually has to get up for work around 7, and I usually can't fall back asleep anyway, so I like to get up and just have my tea and hang out with my cat. But I don't really like to be on my phone first thing in the morning, so usually I'll try to pick something to do to like put me in a good mood, state of mind for the day. Sometimes I just like to do dishes while I listen to a podcast, or I also like to do my schoolwork in the mornings usually, because it's a lot less stressful than waiting till my midnight deadline. But today I'm gonna do some crochet this morning, and I think that's how I'm gonna relax and have my me time. So I have a project that I'm working on right now. This is what I have done so far. It's just a bunch of granny squares. So this is actually the first crochet project that I've ever done. So I am teaching myself as I go. I wanted to start with something fairly easy. So with these, I thought it would be nice to make a little baby blanket for my cat. She has her own bed. Well, she has several, but she has one that is like a literal bed. I got it from IKEA and she really likes it. She sleeps on it all the time, but I think it is just kind of ugly. We have like the bedding on it still that it came with from the store, and it's not the cutest thing because the bed is meant to be for like a kid's doll, and so it's not the nicest bedding or whatever, which is fine. But I didn't really even want to keep it long term, but she just likes the bed so much. So I kind of want to make it cute. So yeah, I did all of these yesterday. So I have 8 done so far, and I'm going for 12, so I'm getting there. This is pretty much all I did yesterday. It was actually the solar eclipse yesterday, so I did go outside briefly. I didn't have any eclipse glasses or anything, so I just went for a run during the eclipse, which wasn't super on purpose. I ran through the local park and it was cool to see everybody sitting outside, lots of people with their nice cameras and their phones all pointed at the sky, lots of families hanging out, so that was cute. I didn't really see much. I saw the sky turn like an odd color, but that was it. So I don't know why the place that I'm at is not in the path of totality, so I don't know how much it would have really been to look at anyway, which I'm super jealous because my hometown actually is in the path of totality this year. So I saw lots of people posting that actually got to see the whole thing, and my brothers got to see it, of course. So my older brother especially is really into that kind of stuff, big science guy, so he was super stoked. So I'm glad that he got to be in the path. I feel like every few months I pick up a new skill. I just really like to learn new things, especially when it comes to like crafty hobbies. Like last year I learned how to tattoo, started making friendship bracelets and stuff too. Now I'm trying my hand at this, which has been nice because it's really like meditative, relaxing. I probably won't get to spend as much time working on this today as I did yesterday because I really didn't have too much to do. I've got some errands I have to run today, so I'll have to leave for that maybe around 2. So I've got a while, so I'm gonna try to finish this before then. I've got to go up to this pottery studio in Brooklyn to pick up some pieces that I made. That's another thing that I tried for the first time not that long ago. Went to my first ever pottery class in August over the summer, and it was a lot of fun. I made a little plant pot that I am actually super proud of. I think it's adorable. When I was trying to make it, I thought it was going to be like a vase, but I was realizing how much clay and how much time that was going to take, and so I was like, I'm just gonna stop here and make it a potter. But then I did not have the foresight to put a drainage hole in it, so it's not a very good pot. It is cute, but not super functional. That's fine. So I'm gonna go up there to pick up some pieces today. As always, I have homework to do, and I also kind of want to try to go to the park for a little bit, just because it looks like it's gonna be really nice out. But I might take my project with me. I did that on Sunday as well, actually. I wasn't really working on anything in particular. I did this little like square that's literally just like a regular stitch going back and forth. It was a coaster or something, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm doing these entirely correct, but as long as they look alright, I'm happy to just keep moving on. It's my first little part of the square. I'm pretty happy with how all these ones look. I do eventually want to get like multiple colors so that I can do like a more proper granny square where they change colors as you go along. But this is just a little project for my cat, so I'd probably do that if I want to make a blanket for the living room. I think Trevor and I actually might work on doing that together, because he's also been learning to crochet with me. And so he made a granny square yesterday too, and his turned out really good, so we might work together on a blanket for the house. I think that'd be cute. Well, I finished this one. I think it looks pretty good. About the same as all the rest of them. So I've got 3 more to do. It's 9 in the morning right now. I'm probably gonna work on this while I watch a movie, maybe work on this at the park for a little bit, and then I'll check back in with you later. So, see you then. So I finished my squares. I very nearly ran out of yarn. This is all I have left, and I really didn't want to have to buy more because I don't super love this color and like quality. I got like the cheapest kind because I knew like it's my first project. It's probably not going to be the best thing I've ever made, so I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on the yarn, but I don't want to buy more of it. So I was trying to make do with this what I could. So on the last one, I really skimped out on the stitching. Like I kind of cut corners. So it's a little smaller than the other ones just because I was trying to make it work with what I had left. But I think it'll still work. So yeah, I finished the movie I was watching, done with the crocheting bits. So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and then try and sew these all together when I get back. Yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast and enjoy the sunlight a little bit and hopefully have a BMO blanket by the end of today. So. Hey, just got home from running my errands. I had to pop up to Bushwick, pick up my pottery pieces. Gonna make sure they got home in one piece. So quick little detour from the point of this video, but these are the things that I made at my pottery class. Always have a nice time when I go. I made this little thing, which is just a little jewelry dish, which is like the easiest, laziest thing to make. And this is another lazy little jewelry dish. I was trying to do like a moon, like a half crescent moon, weird face thing, and then the nose sticks up so I can put rings on it. But yeah, that's all I made. I think they turned out pretty cute. Yeah, I think I'm probably in for the evening, at least for the next little bit. I'm gonna try to go ahead and sew this blanket up and probably be finished with it pretty soon. I didn't think I was gonna get through all of the granny squares so quickly, but it ended up not taking as long as I thought. Oh my God, my sleeves look huge. So I don't actually know how to do this. And instead of looking up instructions, I think I'm just gonna try to figure it out, because I know how to sew, and I imagine it's not gonna be too different from stuff I've done before. So I'm just gonna try to use one of these blunt needles and just put the pieces together. And if that doesn't work, I'll start over and think of something else. Well, I finished the project. I'm not really sure if I sewed it correctly. Like I said, I was just kind of winging it. This is my first ever project. So I am super stoked that I finished something, and I know how to granny square now, so hopefully I'll be able to make some cooler stuff. Like I said, this is just super cheap yarn that I got to practice with, to learn. So this is just gonna be for BMO, and it's gonna live on her bed, and hopefully she will like it. I'm glad that I got to finish this in not as long as I thought it was gonna take. Thanks for hanging out with me today while I learned something new. I hope you're enjoying your spring and getting to get outside, and that you're feeling all right. Okay, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.